Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to another episode of Nufftingz Speaks with their host, Nufftingz, which once again is I. So we're going to have a talk today. So I don't know what I'm going to name this video, but it's going to be something like Pokemon GO Etiquette, or Pokemon GO bullshit, or Pokemon GO, I don't know what the hell to call it, bro. It's going to be like Pokemon GO something. So my issue with Pokemon Go is the way how people interact with each other. And what I mean is, in case you don't understand, and wait, before I even say that, if you have an issue with my opinion on Pokemon Go, and when I say things like, a lot of the dudes that play have simp personalities, there's a lot of simp behavior, there's a lot of virgin behavior, comment down below and I might respond to you. Just be prepared that it might be an ignorant response that you're not going to like, right? The only reason why I don't destroy you with comments back, see, I got to be careful what I say, right? The only reason why I don't destroy you is because, YouTube got rules. Now, if you come into my Discord, we can have a serious conversation. And the gloves are off at that point. Anyways, let's talk about Pokemon Go and this nonsense that I keep seeing. All right. So today, for instance, right, I'm going to give you a story. So today, I went for Raid Hour. And today was Kyurem Raid Hour. So what's the date today? Well, it's the next day now. December 10th, 2025. So Kyurem is out for Raid Hour, right? He's there all week. And I hosted a Raid Hour. So I go, and it's like so cold out here. It's like -10, but the wind chill, like it's windy as hell. It's brutal. Like we're talking about your hands are freezing, whatever, right? But one of the things I see is that no matter how the weather is, you still got the dickheads that come around, right? So today, for instance, all right, we have a group of guys, right? And if they're listening to this, they know who I'm talking about them. And you know what? They were cool at the beginning, but you're starting to see the cracks in the armor. So these guys, they're the OGs, right? They've been playing forever. Well, some of them haven't, but they put a lot of money in the game, right? And everybody knows in mobile games and Pokemon Go is just like this. The more money you spend, the more love you get. Like they'll call someone who spends thousands a month on the game, the GOAT. And it's like, bro, just because you can do 900 Kyurem raids in a weekend doesn't make you the GOAT. That just means you have money. And with the Indians rupees glitch, a lot of these guys have a lot of coins to waste, right? So while these guys were doing their thing, I'm sitting down, right? And they're now talking about Pokemon ZA. And the Pokemon ZA DLC had just came out. So I'm like, okay. So I'm sitting there listening to these guys talk. And they're talking. And they're like, I can't believe this. And, they're just talking about, Pokemon ZA and, the megas and whatever, right? Because there's new megas, right? And the joke was, these guys were talking so much doo-doo. Like, all I could think of was this dookie breath. Like, that's all that was going through my head. Dookie breath. Number one, these guys have no fucking idea what they're talking about. No motherfucking clue. That's why I'm swearing, because it's fucking stupid. I don't understand how people like this. And you know what? Since I've been around, I'm noticing that, like, there's a lot of separation. Right? It wasn't because of me at the beginning. It was because of the ambassador, right? But there's a lot of separation. There's the guys that, or the people that have been playing forever that feel like they're owed respect, right? The people that put thousands in the game and they're owed respect. I don't owe you shit, and neither does anybody else. If you aren't helping the fucking community and you're not helping other people and you're not helping strengthen us so that we could be the greatest community on the planet, then you're a fucking problem and you don't get no fucking respect from anybody. that has any sense at all. Like, there's people out there that are like, oh, I don't want to deal with the issues. I just want to play. Yeah, I get it. But you have me here who's hosting meetups, right? And I still have the echo of the former ambassador just because she got boobies. You see what I'm saying? Like, I was going to say TNA, bro. Like, I was going to say the actual words, but YouTube's going to be like, no, don't say that. But literally, like, the thing about it that gets me so annoyed is like the simp behavior is so overwhelming. It's like in the air. It's like, you ever been to a hot country, like a tropical island, and you're by the water and the air is like all salty and shit because of the ocean, right? That's how it feels. Like, that's the simp I feel in the air. It's like fairy dust in the air, just fucking irritating as shit. And I fucking hate it. It's so annoying. It's like, bro, like, we're trying to progress here, right? We're trying to build a fucking community, and y'all just want to sit there and be like, well, I got all this cash. I don't care. Whatever. So these guys don't help shit, right? And that's the fucking issue I have. That's why I don't fucking talk to them. You might see me say hello or something, but most of the time I just walk by them because the real problem here is like, yo, they don't even want to be at this location. Don't fucking come here then. Go somewhere else, bro. Now, I'm not the only one that thinks like this. So we got a lot of different egos, right? And I'm going to give you a couple of them. So we have those guys' egos, right? And that's just your typical Pokemon Go player. Fuck. But we have other people that want help, but don't want to help. Now, let me get into that. So we got this one dude in particular, and he's not the only one to do this, but he's the most annoying one. Okay, so this dude tries to talk to me all the time, right? And I'm always nice to this dude. Well, recently I've been nice. I'm not nice to anybody, to be honest with you, because I'm not going to be nice to you if you're going to be an asshole. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not going to, help the community, I don't really want to fuck with you. Now, okay, so this dude, he comes around and he's like the fucking police. He asks so many questions, bro. Like, we're talking about, this guy is like Vlad TV, bro, without cutting you off. Like, he just talks and talks and talks and questions. He was asking this one dude like a couple weeks ago, and this dude said to me, Jesus fuck, Rob, like, is he gonna ever stop? Like, what the fuck's wrong with him? Like, we're talking about, like, he follows you and just asks you and it's not Pokemon Go questions, it's life questions, right? To the point where people come up to me and they're like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like, what's wrong with this homeboy, bro? Like, I'm like, oh, he's not a homeboy. They're like, yo, what's wrong with this dude? I'm like, I don't know. Then they say this shit like, there has to be some kind of mental issue, whatever, right? But this dude will never join a meetup, because he doesn't use Campfire. He's too good to use Campfire. Oh, we don't need Campfire. Yeah, we do, bruh. We need Campfire if we want to have an ambassador. Do you think that the ambassador, just because she had boobies and a booty, didn't have to have check-ins for her to become ambassador? They didn't just throw it at her like a dick brick. They didn't throw a dick brick at her and say, here you go, you're ambassador. No, they gave her ambassador because she had the check-ins, right? But y'all were checking into her stuff, but you don't want to check into mine. And I was like, okay. So we even have, like, that's why I said the echo of the ambassador is still echoing around. Like, she should just come back, because no matter what I've done or what I have put effort in, and other people, it's not only me. Like I've said before, we have a friend of mine who loves the community. She gets plushies too. I had another one that gave us Pokemon cards. I had another one that, gave out jerseys, right? Gave them to me. Like, all these people gave it to me and I gave them out, right? It wasn't like I sat there and said, yo, I bought all this stuff. No, I'd say, this is from so-and-so, this is from so-and-so. If they don't want me to tell anybody, I don't tell anybody. But even I buy plushies, right? I'm not getting anything from Niantic, but I'm putting the effort in to strengthen the community, and I'm spending my own money, right? Yet you guys are so stuck on the former ambassador because she was a girl and she was a pretty face, right? Like, grow up, bro. Like, this is what I'm talking about when I mean y'all never had women. Because if you had women, if you had a girlfriend, you would understand that, yo, this girl didn't do shit for you. Like, she didn't do anything. She didn't strengthen anything. She came there, cracked a smile, and then she fucked off. That was what happened. But you have someone who's at every event, hosts everything, which is me, and puts all this money in it and has people helping financially, right? I even got a company that sells plushies and shit that they want to start giving out stuff and giving out cards to get like 10% off their next purchase at their store. And they're like, yo, but you need to be ambassador. And I'm like, yo, I'm trying here. They're like, yo, once you're ambassador, we're going to fucking be in this. And I'm like, yo, thank you. But this is what I'm saying. The ambassador we had, it was all clout. It was all clout. This girl disappeared. Now, this is not about her, but this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. There's a difference between me and how I'm doing things and how she did it. Now, I should just be like her. But you see, I don't got the boobies. Right? And that's the thing, man. I need some boobies. If anyone can supply me some boobies, yo, comment down below. We'll work out a deal. Like, seriously though, like, this is the problem that I have. Right? Now, we have the same, going back to this dude now, right? So this dude asks so many questions like he's the police, right? And there's one dude that plays with us. He's a nice dude, and he's actually extremely strong, right? But he's like a PvP strong. But this guy's got mons upon mons. He plays and he'll sit there and tell you, I didn't put 20K into this game and I'm just as good, if not better, than all these guys are putting all this money in. Which he's not lying. Homeboy, dab up. You just like me. You ain't putting as much. I don't put that much in it either. And I'm still better than these guys. So this is what I'm saying. Like, that's respectable. That's respectable dialogue. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right. So we were doing these raids, right? And like I said, it's cold as shit out here, right? So we're outside and we're at this place. They call it Coyote Rocks, right? This gym is like across the street from Celebration, right? So we're there, and the dude that I told you was strong, he couldn't get into the raid. You know how it goes sometimes. You try to get into the raid, it won't let you in. It'll say raid not found, whatever, right? So everyone's in this raid. Not everyone, but it's like 9 of us in this raid, right? So he's like, yo, can y'all back out so I can jump in this? And I back out. And majority of us back out. But this one dude, the same one that asked you 1,000 questions, he wouldn't back out. He was just like, nah, I ain't gonna back out. And he was being rude about it. So he doesn't back out. Anyways, we are able to do Kyurem with 4 people. And that's what I mean. Like, it's not a big deal to beat Kyurem anymore. Zacian, Zamazenta just rips through this thing. Metagross, like, yeah, like, it's not hard. But this dude was then upset. Like, not upset, but he was like, yo, I don't understand why dude couldn't just leave the raid. You know? And it's like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I've been in time, like, even when I was doing Lugia, right? The Dynamax Lugia. There was a group of us, there was like 4 of us. And you know Dynamax Lugia is 4 people, right? There's 4 of us, but then there'd be people in the group, like the 4 group, right? That would just jump into another raid because they saw 2 people in there. And now we're missing one person, right? And it's like, oh, well, I gotta get these raids in. But we're a group of 4. Shouldn't we go at each one of them one after the other? You know, but you want to break out to go join a raid because you saw 2 people in there. And it's like, then you complain when nobody's in your raid later on, but you're not doing the same with us, right? And this is what I'm talking about, like Pokemon GO players, man. It's like, they have to get everything. Like, yo, we'll be doing stuff, and they'll remote raid across the street. Everybody else is walking across the street, but you got to remote it because you got the funds. And it's like, yeah, I'm just going to remote across the street. You know, Indian Ruby's glitch. And I'm like, bro, And the joke is I can't even do it because anyone that's trying to be ambassador or something, apparently Niantic checks your account. I can't even do it. I wouldn't do it anyways. But I'm saying like I don't even have the option. Now, okay, so after dude didn't join the raid, he bounced. Yo, let me tell you a homeboy that asked us to jump out. He was not happy. He was like, yo, this is why I don't like these guys, man. He was actually annoyed, right? And this is what I mean about like, you come out with us, you want to sit here and ask a million questions, you want to hang with the homies, but then you don't got the respect and you don't understand like how we play and how people are supposed to play. Like, yo, you're supposed to play Pokemon a certain way, right? This is not gold and silver. This is not red and blue. This is not X and Y. This is not ZA. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is not Scarlet and Violet. This is not that. This is a game where you need to have some people with you, right? I mean, there's a lot of raids we could do on our own, but sometimes you just do it and you like to interact with your homeboys, you interact with people that you are at meetups with. That's really what it is, right? But you have these people that are just like, oh, nah, bro, you know, I need to do this myself. And, you know, you help me and I just go fuck off. I'm not helping you. And it's like, all right. It's like, okay, like, bruh, it's like, I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, sometimes I think of this game and I go, bro, you know, I remember why I didn't join it back in 2016. And sometimes I say, yo, I wish I didn't join. You know what I mean? Like, I like the game. You know, I like Pokemon in general, but it's like, you know, I was playing Digimon Time Stranger and left to go to this meetup. And I was like, bro, I could have just played Digimon. You know what I mean? Like, by myself, you know, and not have to worry about people and their nonsense. And it's like, bruh, you know, like, I don't even know what to say anymore because, you know, you got these people that just ruin the experience, man. And then you see, the thing is, I put 3 years in already, right? That's not a lot. But yo, my ass is strong. There's people that just start, bro, and they see this and it just shuts them out, man. They just like, yo, you know what? I don't even want to come to this. Like, I get people that come up to me all the time and they go, yo, thanks for hosting, man, because I hate coming out here and dealing with these people. And it's like, bro, because that's what it is. When I'm here and I host, these guys can't fuck around and do anything and mess up what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm there, they understand to fucking back off, right? But if I'm not there and people aren't like vocally telling them, yo, can I join? They're not going to go up to you and say, hey man, yo, you playing Pogo? You want to join us? Like, they don't care because they jump from one raid to the other. They see something, they don't like the IVs. They know it's what's a hundo, what's not a hundo, and they just fucking run from it. Then you have other people that are trying to catch them and they're getting held back. Then they can't find them after. They're like, yo, these guys left and didn't even like wait for me or anything. And it's like, bro, how is that a good experience for anybody? It's a shit experience. You know, especially when you're new, like, you're not going to jump to fucking raids like that when you're new. Like, you're going to fucking sit there and want to catch the Pokemon, bro, because you're having an experience. Like, you're enjoying the game. Like, when you've put so much years in or you've caught so many, you're like, if you spend fucking enough coins to do 900 fucking raids in a weekend, you're not really going to give a shit at that point because you do so much of it. But these people casually, they come home from work, they want to run some raids, you know, they want to do some max shit, and they just want to fucking do something away from home. Like, sometimes, bro, people just want to get out of their house, man. Especially if they're going to freeze their butt off. They're going to want to be out, and there has to be a reason why they're suffering out there. You know what I mean? But yo, whatever, man. I don't know, man. All I know is that, yo, the way how Pokemon Go is, and like, I mean, a lot of games like this, but a lot of mobile games don't involve you going outside. Like, they're just like, this is like the only game I can think of where you have to go outside and interact with people. And that's the most annoying part when you deal with people that don't know how to act. You know what I'm saying? And then like, when they try so hard to be like, they're so good at regular games, like main games, like, no, you're not, bro. If you're going to sit there and tell me information that you saw on Twitter, bro, get out of my face, man. If you didn't play it yourself, Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, dude, I literally have a Pokemon channel, and yet nobody comes up to me and asks me this shit. Well, some people do ask me, but like, y'all are so stuck in your own little circle jerk that you don't ask the actual player. Y'all play this casually when it's mainline games. You play Pokemon Go like it's a religion. You play casually when it comes to actual Pokemon games. Bro, I play all this shit religiously nonstop, and it's not only Pokemon I do. I play a lot of games, bro. If you type in Nufftingz on your Googles, you will see a lot of shit that I've done. So, and we're talking like this is like God. I've been playing for like 38 years, bro. Seriously, I started when I was 4 years old. So no, wait, I'm 41 now. So like, let's say 37, right? 37 years I've been grinding. Wait, is that enough time? Yeah, there's enough time. Shit, I lost track of my math there. And a lot of people out there are doing longer than me. So, yo, respect the game, right? But like, I don't know what else to say about that. I'm just done. Like, I'm actually getting annoyed just thinking about it. But anyways, that was my video. Actually, someone said to me the other day that I've been really quiet lately and I need to start saying something. So here I am saying something. Anyways, I don't know what I'm going to name this video, but it's going to be something like Pokemon Go players boo boo dookie draws or some shit like that. I'm going to say. Well, anyways, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.